good with everybody, man? Now, in this video, I'm gonna be telling you guys how to become a grown man, Yeah, it's how to become a grown man, but it's really just maturing. How do you mature? You know? How do you mature? What does it mean to mature? Like for real mature. So, in this video, I'm gonna get into that, and then I'm gonna get into how to move when you get there, So first things first, how to mature and how to become a grown man, if that's what you want to call it. So becoming a grown man, you become a grown man whenever you have the, in my opinion, you become a grown man whenever you're at the age where you is able to start to think on your own, think for yourself, When you start to question a lot of stuff, And then mostly when you start to question a lot of stuff, that could lead you to feeling sad, feeling bad about yourself, just all that normal stuff, So first things first, like I said, when you start to think for yourself, the reason I said that is because when you start to think for yourself, you'll start to develop that maturity in the sense that you're thinking for yourself more than you used to be. Okay, now why is thinking for yourself good? Okay, thinking for yourself is good for maturing as a grown man is because you got to understand that only you are everything, You are everything. So if you start to think for yourself and stop really letting other people think for you, decide things for you, then that's really what it's about, Because you are everything. You control everything. You create your own reality. You create whatever you want in front of you and from your perspective, So, okay, maturing, that's basically the basis of all maturing, Thinking for yourself, Now, for some examples, how to become a grown man, It has to do with women. It has to do with females and girls too, Now, I could make a whole another video on how it deals with women, how to deal with women as a grown man, right? Okay, cool. To go along with becoming more mature, becoming a grown man, you're not gonna really become truly become mature and become a grown man and grow up unless you get on your purpose, Find your purpose. If you feel like you're going down a path and you feel like that's the right path, then stick to it because that's your purpose, So once you get on your purpose, you start to think for yourself, Yeah, you're maturing, you're going down the right path. Okay, now I'm gonna just give some physical, just simple examples, Okay, so say you with your friends, right? You around your friends and stuff, right? You around your friends. I'm talking for men right now, okay? You around your friends, right? You around a group of friends, and they talking about, they focused on smoking, right? Okay, cool. Just for example, they talking about smoking. They talking about just living life, having fun. Okay, it's not an issue with that, But you gotta be able to see the difference between your friends talking about smoking and having fun to you gotta be able to see through that and see, okay, is this benefiting me at all, And you gotta be that. You gotta bring out your maturity and start thinking for yourself and say, all right, this is not doing nothing for me, Because remember, you a grown man. You're not a little boy no more. You're a grown man. That's another way. It's just you gotta separate yourself just a little bit, just for a little bit of time. I'm not even saying you have to leave your friends. I'm just saying just sit there and be like, just watch them talk about it. It's like, just come to your true self, and just separate for that, like split. It could be like 3 seconds, it could be 5 seconds, it could be 10 seconds, it could be a minute, Or you could even leave if you want, if you feel like you have to, but you don't have to leave. You don't have to physically separate from them. You just gotta tap into your true self and tap into, okay, is this doing anything for me? Is this benefiting me in any way? Because remember, you asking yourself that. It's just what you do now. Because remember, you're a grown man, right? You're going to ask yourself that because you think for yourself. That's what it comes with, you know, thinking for yourself, which is the true part of this life. Getting on your purpose, thinking for yourself. So getting on your purpose, thinking for yourself. And what was the other one? I don't even know. It went along with those two, though. So, yeah, just getting on your purpose now. Yeah, like I was bringing up the example of you around your friends and stuff. They're talking about stuff that's not really doing anything for you. You just gotta, you could have fun with them and stuff. You could have fun with girls and stuff. You could have fun with your friends and stuff, you know. Like I said, females and women, that's a whole nother different topic, you know. A whole nother different topic. It kind of connects to this, but there's a lot to say about that. So yeah, that's just how to become a grown man. Just thinking for yourself, getting on your purpose, and then once you get on your purpose and think for yourself, everything's gonna start to come naturally. You're gonna start to feel more happy. You know, I have videos on how to feel happy too, but that's all it is, man. And becoming a grown man. Now let me touch on the respect part. Okay, so when you mature and you become a grown man, respect will come to you naturally. Okay, what I mean by that is you're obviously gonna get the normal stuff because you're around people who they're not on their purpose, and they just not aware of stuff, you know. So you're gonna get disrespected, you're gonna get stuff you don't like, you know, but you don't got to, like I said, just say in your head, right? When you get in those situations, just say in your head, what would a grown man do? What would a 30 man who has his stuff together, man who who is on his purpose, who's always happy, who stays true to himself, who taps in with his true self, you know, what would he do in this situation? And if you don't want to think like that, I'm not saying copy what he would do. I'm just saying that's a good way to get it started, you know. And I feel like it will naturally come once you get on your purpose and all that stuff, you know. So yeah, them is the three main points on how to become a grown man, you know. It's really a big thing. This is not really a lot for me to say about it, unless you want to start sounding goofy and stuff. You know what I mean by sounding goofy is like I'm keeping it simple, you know. That's the three main points of how to become a grown man, how to mature. You know, you could also start working out. You could also you could do a lot of practices, you know. But certain things is just going to start to feel right to you once you get on your purpose, once you stay focused on yourself, and once you always have in your head, I'm a grown man. I'm a grown man and I'm focused on myself and I'm on my purpose. And then stuff is going to start to come. But I love you guys because I love myself. Always love yourself. And I'm out.